All right, Jesse. Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see your smiling face, brother.
Happy Wednesday. We're going to do a coaching call today, and this one is going to be about social media marketing as a real estate agent.
Yeah.
Jesse, I'm going to let you take it away, brother.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about this. So the reason we're talking about social media is because people are on your social media like never before. Obviously, the effect of the pandemic has driven people online more than ever before. People are searching online, they're browsing online, they're doing so much more activities. They're dating online, they're shopping online, they're ordering food online. Everything they're doing now, they're doing it more online than ever before. And so I want to put this disclaimer out there. We're not just saying, hey, start using social media because you're just going to get a bunch of clients from social media. But that's where people's attention is, and you want to have a presence. You want to be in front of people when they're online, when they're looking. Otherwise, you just become lost in all the noise and no one knows who you are, right? So, and this is more critical as we move into the future, as millennials and Gen Z, Y, they're using the internet like never before. They're using social platforms like never before. That's why this matters. You may think, oh, well, I haven't gotten a lot of business from social media. When people start looking, they're going to be looking there. So you want to be there. So we're going to talk about why social, your bio, what to post, how to use templates, and how to post. And I'll show you how to post not just to one platform, but multiple platforms at one time. So we're going to dive right in here. So again, like I was just saying, so 72% of clients start their journey in Google, but that's not where it ends. So people might search for properties or something. They're searching their area on Google, but then they use review sites. They're going to go to Yelp and Zillow and Google and all these other places to read reviews. They're going to use social media, and then they're also going to go to your website. Why are they doing that? So they're trying to form an opinion about what they should do next. So before they even talk to you, they've already done some research. Usually they've already browsed the web, so to say, right? So that's why you want to be on there. So the simplest thing that everybody can do before you even make a post is update your bio. Your bio should tell who you are, where you are, what you're doing, who you're helping, any topics that interest you, and then a call to action. A CTA is a call to action. So tell them what to do. Click here if you want to start a home search. Click below if you want to get a home evaluation. Follow me on Instagram. I'm going to share more about this city that we live in, and then share how someone can get in touch with you. So just update your bio. Every platform is a little different. Obviously, LinkedIn is going to be a little more professional. You want to make sure that you are more professional there, less casual as far as because it's a professional network. But update your bio on every site: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. And it could be something like this: what you are. I'm a realtor. What you do. I help people buy and sell, and how you do it by negotiating with my expert training or blah blah blah. And then give them a call to action and a link. So it might look like this: Chicago realtor guiding buyers and sellers with their real estate goals, 5-star reviews on Google and Zillow, get MLS home alerts, website below, right? Just like that, simple bio that should already have your name, obviously. So you don't need to put your name in the bio because it already has it, most likely, right? On Zillow and on all these other platforms, they all have your name. But write a short description of who you're serving, how you're serving them, what you do, and maybe something to intrigue them, like make them like, 5-star reviews. Okay, we'll check them out. Or get home alerts or something like that. And then tell them to go to a specific URL or website where you are hopefully capturing them as a lead. If you're using KV Core, that's built in, and that will capture people as leads if you tell them to start a home search or whatever. Okay, so that's the first thing you can do before you even make a post. Go update your bio. Okay, but what should you be posting? We've talked about this before, and I'm going to share with you guys a whole list of 300 days worth of post ideas. But let me just give you 10 real quick. You can be posting things that are open houses, home tours. Even if you don't have a buyer right now, you could go tour some properties and walk around it, and then put a link to it to your KV Core site right in the description, right in your post. And you don't have a client even to work with, but that's going to get people excited because that's what people are looking for. They're looking at homes. You can post just listed, just sold. So any activity that you have or an agent maybe you're working with on your team that you have their permission to, post their properties, post your properties. And the reason I have some of these in blue and some of these in black is the blue ones are more salesy. You don't only want to be posting salesy stuff. You also want to be offering help. Like, hey, this is a tip. Hey, this is a frequently asked question that I get all the time. Hey, this is a question you should be asking your lender. And just share those. You could probably come up with 20 or 30 posts just on the frequently asked questions and the questions people should be asking, right? Here's 3 things you should ask your realtor. I'm going to share over the next 3 days. Every day, do a post on, hey, you should ask them, what do they do for marketing? Hey, how do you use technology to help sell properties? Those are all things to help people. Answer common objections, right? You could make a quick little video, take 1 minute and answer an objection that people have. You could tell your story, why you got started, tell some wins, tell some fails. Hey, this messed up, or this transaction had like 30 hurdles in it, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Tell a client success story, a testimonial, a review. This is a huge one. In fact, I just was chatting with a guy that sells 200 homes in the San Diego area. And this is one of their top things they do is they review the neighborhood. They go into businesses, review the neighborhood businesses. They review the parks. They review all kinds of stuff about the area. People love to hear about that kind of stuff. Then again, your life, your interests, behind the scenes, and then maybe even something fun or entertaining, maybe a meme, right? You just be careful what you think is funny, but share something fun as well. And I have a spreadsheet with all of that for you guys as well. So that brings us to kind of the meat of what we're going to talk about right now, which is using templates to post on social media. So I'm going to give you guys about 12 or 13 templates. I know we said like 4 or 5, but I got a bunch different ones and different styles. The reason why, okay, is because it's faster, right? We're all busy. We're all stretched thin. It's faster. It's easier. It makes you, it gives you an opportunity to do it more consistently because you're not like, what should I, do I got to recreate something? No, don't reinvent the wheel. Just use what we're giving you to get started. It's professional and it's free. Okay. So these are templates. When I say templates, I'm going to show you a tool. It's called Canva. And this is so that you don't need to hire a designer. You don't need to be a designer. I am not a graphic designer. I've used Photoshop probably like 1 day in my life. Okay. So you don't have to be a designer or anything like that. Just use the templates that we're going to give you and we'll jump right into it right now. So I'm going to stop that presentation and you guys will get a link to this. Okay. I promise I'm going to give you links to all of these things I'm sharing, including all of the post ideas for every month of the year. There's different post ideas, what you should post or what you could post. Okay. So let's jump right into the templates. All right. So these social media templates you can use, I make them square because you can use a square one pretty much on any of these platforms, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and Instagram. You can use it on Twitter.
To stop the recording or keep it going?
Oh, keep it going. Yeah, keep it going.
Gotcha.
So these are templates that are square. And I do that for a specific reason. I want to be able to use these. I don't want to waste my time redesigning it for another platform and resizing it for another. Oh man, this one's not the right size for this other tool that I'm using or this other social media site. Just make one and then use it everywhere because it's the same content. You're wanting to put it out to as many people anyways. So that's why this is a square. Now I'm going to show you how to resize it for like Instagram stories or Facebook stories or LinkedIn. What do they call them on there? YouTube calls them shorts. They're all different. TikTok size, which is we'll get into. But I just want to give you the basic here. So this is a square template. You can edit it by clicking on anything. Click on any text and you can resize it. So for this EXP logo I want it bigger. I can click and drag it. Okay. Now I'm going to suggest you guys do this from a desktop or a laptop. You can edit it. There's a great app for Canva. If you're on the go and you have to do something, you can on the app. You're just pinching your fingers a little more and it's going to take longer. So use this app, click around with the mouse. You can resize something. I can click the text and I can change the font. Okay. So right up here, there's all the different, it's just like a word editor, right? Where there's different font sizes. I can change the size of the font, the actual name of the font, the type of font. Maybe you want something real fancy and swirly or whatever. You can do all that right inside here. You can also change the color. I just click on this little A with the color. I can click it and I put like I have extreme branding right here, colors, and you can edit that as well. Okay. I can change it. I can change this background. So there's this black back here. Maybe you don't want it black. Maybe you want it to be blue. I can click on it, and then I click the little color square icon, and I can change that. So you can't break this. Okay. So please don't be afraid. Like, hey, how do I, what if I mess it up? It's okay. You can actually duplicate this. Okay. This page right here, click on duplicate, and it's going to make a boom, another one. So maybe you're like, man, I want to try out what it looks like in black, but I don't want to mess it up. And what does it look like in blue? There you go. So you can duplicate anything really fast with just clicking duplicate. Again, so anything can be edited here. Now, the things you obviously want to edit, if you're going to be making these posts every week, you probably want to change the address for a different property. You probably want to change the bedroom, bathroom count. So you just click on it and just start typing. Okay. The square footage, maybe your time, you just click and you just start typing. Okay. Obviously, you're also going to want to change the photo, right? So to upload a photo, there's a button that says uploads. You just click that, and you can browse from your computer where you want to upload a photo from. Okay. Let me see here. Right here, click on upload media. And as soon as I do that, it's going to say, where do you want to upload it from? I want to upload it from my computer, or maybe you have a Dropbox like I do. And then you browse from your computer and find the photos of your open house. Now you can also drag a photo from your desktop right onto here, and it'll change it. So I'm gonna choose one that I've already uploaded. Okay. So I'm gonna go back. Let's see here. Let's see here. I don't have any houses right here. Here, I can take this. See, this is a photo. I can just drag this right on here, and then I double click. I can move it around, reposition it. Okay. I can change it again. Okay. So that's just drag the photos on here and then click, and you can resize them, move them around. Okay. So that's how you edit the basics, right? So you edit text, edit colors. Now you also probably want to be able to get new templates, maybe, right? So maybe you're like, hey, I don't want any of these templates you give me. If you click right up here on templates, there's a bunch more. I can just type in real estate. If I type real estate into this search box, oh man, my computer just paused for a second. If I type in real estate or whatever you want, it'll pull up all kinds of templates, and you can add new templates to what you already have. Okay, so whatever you type in here, if I type in real estate, guess what? Tons of there's hundreds and hundreds of real estate templates that are going to be in here. But like I said, I already have some in here. I've already added the EXP logo. If you want to add another logo, maybe you have a brand logo, you can upload that just like you would any other photo, and then you bring it on here and drag it around, move it however you like. So that's how you edit these. Okay. Every one of these is editable. You can drag a photo right onto this photo and it'll replace it. Okay. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that with some of these other ones. Right. So I can just grab a photo, bring it right here, and drop it off. Okay. Let's say I want to change this one. Again, if I've already uploaded these, I just grab it, bring it right on here, let go, and there it is. And then I would change the address, change my city. Now somebody might be noticing, hey, this text doesn't look very good with this photo right here. So what you can do is you can obviously change the color, or we could add an element behind it. So I can go over here to elements, and there's different shapes. You can type right in here square, or I could just grab a square, click on it, and then I can resize it and put it right behind this. Okay. I can drag it right there, drag it up a little bit, just like that. Maybe you're like, you know what? I don't like it's so big and bulky though. What you can do is you can change the opacity or the transparency, this little icon up here. I can make it so it's like see-through a little bit. So that's the transparency or the opacity. So still, again, I still got my text on there. And that's without changing the color of it if I want to keep it that color. Another thing you do is you could change the color, the transparency of the actual photo. Click on the photo, do the same thing. Click on it, make it a little bit darker. Okay. So all of this can be edited. You don't feel like you're going to break it. Just start moving it around. Okay. Start pressing buttons and see what they do. But I use the transparency a lot. And then I click on text and I edit the text, and then I drag and drop photos. And that's pretty much all you should be doing. You don't need to be reinventing the wheel. Okay. So there's a just listed one. Put your name, put the price, put the bedroom, bathroom count, the address, put your contact information, add a new photo. Now this one right here is cool because it actually has like a little blended transparency. You can see it goes from black to blue to clear, right? So when you add photos of your property on this one, it's going to have that effect. Okay. So if I just drag it right here, you see it's still got this right in front of it. It's got like this transparency. You can change the colors of that too. Like say you want it to go to like white, and brighten it up a little bit. You could do that. Okay. So we talked about different things you could post. We said FAQs, right? You could post an FAQ, right? What's a question that everybody's asking, or a question that you just want to talk about? I can basically put a picture of my city, maybe I can put a picture of my city in here. And again, I want to change the transparency so that I can write on top of it. So I might take the transparency way down like that, but you could grab like downtown Chicago, right? Or downtown your area, put a photo in the back, and then start talking about answering this question, right? So whatever that question is, answer it. And then you just made yourself a little FAQ post or should ask post. Okay. Quotes. A lot of people like quotes, right? It's something simple. In fact, we could post one right now to Steve's, and I'll show you guys how to do that. Steve's social media. And we could just put a cool quote that we, think will be helpful to people, that we think will inspire them. People like to be inspired, entertained, uplifted, motivated. So you can post a little, quote right in here, and you can modify it just like all the other ones. So we could do that right here. I can delete stuff by clicking on it and hitting delete. All right. So I'm going to put this quote, and then I'll change the font because I want to be consistent on the fonts that we're using. We'll use the Montserrat. Okay. I also want to make it all capitals. So if I click on this button right here, it makes it all caps. Okay. And then, all right. So I'm going to grab a picture of Chicago. Nice skyline shot. Maybe this one right here. Okay. And then we could add a logo, right? We could grab an EXP logo or your name or whatever you want. I can grab Extreme Agents that I got on here. And here's the EXP one. I'm just copying and pasting. Okay. So now I have a post ready to go. So we'll download that one in a second. Also the same works with video, right? So I'll show you that. Now, if you guys want your headshot on any of these, again, you just upload photo, go to uploads, upload your photo, grab your picture and drag it onto the little circle. Okay. Grab your photo of yourself, drag it onto the little circle, and then you can double click it and resize it. Maybe you're like, hey, I want my face to be nice and bright and big. Again, double click on it and resize it. Okay. Now, if you want to do a video, maybe you're going to do a housing tip, right? Housing update. You can upload a video, drag a video right onto the existing frame. And now this will be a video when I download it. If I download it as a video. Same thing here. I can take a video, drag it right onto this little square here, and it's like inside of an iPad now. Same thing here, right? Any of these you can modify and make sure you're holding your phone, obviously horizontal or portrait, however you like, and then drag it on there and you're good to go. So that would be a video. If I download this now as a video, it will save it as a video into my phone or my computer, and then I can post it as that. So let's do that now. So now that we've talked about editing these, one last thing. So before I show you how to download them, I want to show you how to resize this. So let's say, hey, I want to post this to Instagram stories. I can click on this button up here, resize, right up at the top left. If I click on resize, I can choose what is the size of the social media platform that I want to post to, right? So I could type in Facebook or Instagram. So I could type in Instagram, and I can say Instagram story. So when I click on this and I click copy and resize. So if you click resize, it's going to resize this social media tool templates that I'm using right now. It's better to make a copy so you don't mess up your existing one. And then you click copy and resize. So now I'm going to have the square one over here, but it's also going to resize all of these templates so that I now have them. I can post them on Instagram stories or Facebook stories. And you can just move stuff around a little bit. Okay. So now again, so this is all ready to go for, it's all sized correctly. You see this portrait size instead of the square size. I can just move stuff around if I want to. I can make it bigger. I can anything. You can just like the other one, right? You're like, hey, I want all of these. I can drag over all of them. I can move that up. I can drag this photo down. I can drag these squares, all of these things. I can move these around. So that's how you basically resize it for Instagram stories or Facebook stories or Twitter or LinkedIn if you're uploading to this size of format and you use that. A lot of people use stories. So, but if you have a template and you want to resize it, that's how you do it. You just click the resize button, choose what size you want to resize it as. Now, okay, so all of these are now in the right size. I just need to move stuff around, or I can click on templates, type in real estate. And guess what? It's going to give me a bunch that are already ready to go. So I can click. And just as fast as that, I now have this new template. I can change the colors. I can add the EXP logo. I can do all of that just by clicking resize or going to templates, and I'm start searching all these templates, right? Same thing here. So that's how you resize them. That's how you edit them. So let's go post one for Steve, and we'll just post it across all of his social media, his sites. I'll show you how we're going to do that.
Yeah, right, baby, let's do it.
Okay. You can't expect to succeed, not to success, if you only put in work on the days you feel like it. I like that.
I don't like that one. I love it, baby.
So we can also, this is cool too. You can also change part of the color of the text. So say I want this to be blue. I can highlight half of it. What happened to my computer there? Did I highlight half of it? And I click on the blue. And so now I can have my quote half and half, right? That kind of looks cool. Adds a little contrast, makes it easier to read. So now I've got my quote post ready to go. I've got my logo, I've got my background, I've got everything. And now I'm going to click on download. Let me move that out of the way. And then I have different options. What file type do I want to download it as? Now, if this was a video, I would choose MP4 video. If it's an image, I usually go for JPEG because that makes it really small and doesn't take up as much space. If you want something to be really high quality though, you might want to use PNG. As far as like not blurry, but it's Instagram, so it should be fine. Okay, so now I pick the type of file, then I pick what do I want to download? I want to download page number 9. That's this post. Page number 10 would be this one below. So I'm going to make sure I select here where it says which pages I want. I want page number 9. So I'm going to click 9. If you don't, and you click all of these, it'll download all those photos and then you'll have to unzip it. So I just want to download one picture. So I selected number 9. That's this one. I click done. And now I click download. Now it starts saving it. And then it's going to pop up and ask me, where do you want to save this photo? I'm going to say, right, save it to my Dropbox. and I'll just call this Steve live demo. Okay. So now I have the photo saved for my social media post. Then I'm going to go to you can post it directly from your phone to Instagram or Facebook or any of those other sites. I'm going to post it with a tool so that it goes to all of them at the same time. So there's a link also I'm going to share with you guys. So and it should be in the chat as well. It's links.extremeagentsvip.com/templates. So everything that I'm showing you right now, there's a link to it. If you go to that link, it gives you the social media ideas. It gives you these templates, and also gives you a link to this platform, which you can use for free. Okay. So now I go to this site called Publer, and I've already added different social media accounts. So I'm going to click on the ones I want to post to, which I want to post to all of these: Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and then I might type something, in here along with my photo. So now I got to go grab my photo and then upload it, or I can click here. Oops, sorry. So where did I put that? I put it in Dropbox, Steve Live Demo, and I'm going to add this photo in here. If I want an emoji, maybe like emojis, you can click on this little icon here, and I'm going to say 100 because I want the 100 emoji. All right. So maybe what I can type whatever you want. Now I can schedule this for later. I can post it right now. So I'm going to hit post right now, and it's going to go everywhere, all over Steve's social media profiles that I selected. And you can upload your accounts here as well. There's a calendar. I'm just showing you real fast how to get it posted. So now I put this post out there, give your 100 every single day. And if we go in about 30 seconds and look at Steve's Instagram and his Facebook and his LinkedIn and Twitter, that post is going to be on there. So that's the tool to, again, make it fast. You could do this in 30 minutes a week. You can make 4 or 5 posts and be done in 30 minutes every single week. Just use a template. Okay, I got an upcoming open house, so I'm gonna use the open house template, and then I have a property that I just got under contract or just sold, and then I have a little tip I want to share. Maybe you have a 5-star review. Maybe you want to answer a question. You can schedule all these in about 30 minutes. Just make them all, put them into a tool like this, and now let's go look on it. Let's see if on Instagram Steve's post is ready to go. Let's see, it should already be there. Bam, there it is, right? So Steve's post, and it's got a comment. So that's it. So we've covered how to edit your post, what to post, how to use these templates that we gave you guys. Okay. So you're not reinventing the wheel, or it should not take a lot of time. You should be able to do this in less than an hour every single week and post on all of your social media platforms every single day, relatively easily. Once you practice with this tool for a couple hours, you're gonna be like, oh, this is just like using Microsoft PowerPoint, because it's drag and drop and click and edit. All righty, so that is all I have to share for now on how to post with these templates, these different types of posts to social media. Does anybody have any questions? Again, you can put them in the comments below. We're happy to answer them. This is the link. If you go to this link,
stuff, man,
download them.
Very direct to the point. I liked it. I could even follow those instructions. So that was awesome, man. Thank you very much, Jesse.
All right, now we just got to do it. So go make a post. Go make a post, you guys, and let us know if you need any help. We're here.